What's up, everybody? We're going live over here watching the Mets game versus the Dodgers. Game 1. We're about to lock in. Let me get my volume real quick before I get canceled, chat. We're about to stream Game 1 of the Dodgers. We got Jackie Robinson on the TV. And yeah, Mets are trying to turn it around after getting swept by the A's. We lost 2 times before that. We're on a 5-game losing streak. And what better way to turn it around? Well, against the pitcher named Roblowski? Bro, Justin W, I'm gonna call him. I already butchered his name. I don't want to do that all night. But yeah, we got Peterson going on for us, and it might be, I have no idea, chat. I have no idea. I'm hoping we can get a win today. It's hard to lose 6 in a row in baseball. Whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. So it's going to be a late night for us, but I'm here. I'm locked in. I'm trying to watch the game. I think we're here for every inning, chat. So hang in there. Hang out with your boy Mitchie Met, and see if my team finally does something, or if they break my heart again. That's what we're trying to see. And really, it just depends on Peterson. I mean, Peterson is. He's going to be the one to decide whether this game ends early or. I see a lot of runs. You know, I would take the over 8.5 today. I think the Dodgers are going to score some runs. I think the Mets are finally going to score some runs. No pressure not no pressure, but away from that Citi Field pressure. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get a lot of runs, a lot of hits, but Peterson has given up. Look, 21 hits. 21 hits so far in like 3 starts. So, yeah, we're getting ready. I'm just waiting on the first pitch, hanging out. Appreciate anybody that stops by the stream. Let's go Mets. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Carlos Mendoza, I'm seeing he's on the hot seat. But I feel a little bad for Mendy, chat. I mean, what can he... What do you expect him to do over here? I mean, he has a lineup one day, no runs, and 2 days later, different kind of lineup, no runs. He probably should have just stuck with the lineup that gave him 6 runs, but it didn't happen. But yeah, while we're waiting for the first pitch to come out, I'll give you the Mets lineup. We got Lindor, Luis Roberts Jr., Swaggy V, Mark Vientos batting in the 3 spot. I've kind of wanted this, it just shows that Mendy is putting trust in Vientos right now. So he did have a good game against the Dodgers in the NLCS in 2024, but that was 2 years ago. So we'll see. Swaggy V batting in 3rd. In the 4th spot, you got Bo Bichette, Polanco batting next. Frankie Alvarez, the catcher. Tommy Pham in left field. So we just got him from the minor league contract. Called him up, gave the kid Carson Bench a rest, and we'll see if Tommy Pham can give us some offense. You got Marcus Semien after that, and Tyrone Taylor is going to be playing in right field. So let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling, how I don't know, expectations, picks. I want to say, listen, safe to say Peterson's going to give up a few hits, right? So maybe 5 hits. I would say that's doable. He gave up 5 hits in the 2nd inning of his last outing. I don't know if he's gonna get the strikeouts. He does walk sometimes. So with this Dodgers lineup, they're famous. They're like Murderers Row out here. Let's get this dub. We trying in here. Justin Robleski. Call him Justin W because I'm going to butcher that name. I already did it earlier. So he's getting ready for the first pitch. Lindor is locking in at the box. And let's go Mets. Let's do this. Ball 1. He's got a favorable count. Lindor takes a deep breath. We all know the problems with Lindor. We need you, Lindor. We need that MVP as he fouls one back. The count is 1-1 to Francisco Lindor. Vamos, Lindor, ánimo pues. Más vida. Capitan. We gotta make him captain for him to. Nah, I feel bad for Lindor. I'm definitely a Lindor fan. And he's had a rough start to the season. He's had rough starts to seasons before, especially with the batting. He's famous, slow starter, doesn't really hit much in April, but you should see him in August. You should see him in September. But he doesn't. He's been making mental mistakes, and it's just been killing me as he stares at a ball low, 2-2 count to Francisco Lindor. And yeah, man, we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have Luis Roberts Jr. after that, and Swaggy V, Mark Vientos after that. What's in that? Oh, it's a kid. And he's gonna hit one to left field. He's gonna pop out. He's gonna pop out to right field. Sorry. So is that Kyle Tucker out there? Yeah, they got the starting lineup on the TV. Tommy Pham is gonna be the story. See if he can bring some life. You got Benj, Beatty, and Jared Young on the left on the bench, lefties, and Luis Torrens, a righty bat, also the backup catcher. So if you do get him, you got to be careful how you use him. The Mets only have 2 catchers on the roster. And Luis Roberts Jr. swings and misses, strike one out. Lindor popped out to right field. So, I mean, he did have 2 singles yesterday, Lindor. And Luis Roberts Jr., we're trying to see if he can, bring that spark that we need. He didn't play yesterday. And we scored no runs, so we had to switch that up. I like Luis Roberts Jr., center fielder from the White Sox. And new Mets fan over here. That's what's up. Appreciate it, Tatum. Listen, once you go with the blue and orange, it's in your blood forever. It's been in my veins since birth, and maybe even before that, I think. As my dad, took me to Mets games when I was real young. So, I would like Vanessa says, I was born into this. As Luis Roberts Jr. grounds out the second base, there's 2 out in the first inning. Let's see, Lindor, pop out, ground out. Don't tell me this is going to happen again to me, chat. You're going to break my heart as we got, the Dodgers have Angel Pagas in center field, Kyle Tucker in right, Hernandez in left field, Teoscar Hernandez. And let's see what happens, chat. A ball low for Vientos, 1-0. Yeah, for Vientos has been struggling. I think he's 0 for his last 15 or 16, something like that. But Mendy showing some confidence, putting him in there, saying, "You're my guy. I'm gonna put you in the 3 spot." We'll see how it goes as he fouls it off. The count is 1-1 to Swaggy V, Mark Vientos. Let's go, Mets. Let's do this. We need a W. It's been so long. And he's going to foul that one off. The count is 1-2 to Swaggy V. Let's go, Swaggy V. We need some swagger up in here. Did Ice Cube start off with, it was a good day? Like, what's going on? 2 outs, 2 up, and 2 down in the first inning. We need some runners on the base paths. We need some hits. We need something. As here comes the pitch. Low, ball 2. 2-2 to Swaggy V. Good eye, Swaggy. Don't swing at that. That's how they try to get you. You know what I'm saying? They try to fool you. They give you those 2 strikes, and then they don't throw strikes at you. So we'll see. There's a strike, and he's gonna hit that. Foul? Is it foul? Jesus, I wish that was a base hit. I would have thrown this book over here. I'm doing trying to score the game while I call it. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks, chat. And yes, that's a spiral 5 notes spiral notebook. I'm like that. I'm old school. Used to go to the library back in the day. Now everything is virtual college. Swaggy V locks in 2-2 count. Let's go. Let's do this, Brutus. Ball 3. Low and inside. Good eye. Don't swing at that. That would break my heart if he would have swung at that, because you might as well go golfing at that point. As Bo Bichette is getting ready on deck to see if Swaggy V can get on base here. Virtual, yeah. Oh, he strikes out. Like, that was a ball, Swaggy. That was a ball, bro. And he's asking the umpire, was it a ball? Yeah, it was a ball. You don't have to swing at that. All right, so that's the first inning. The Mets go up, they go down, strike out. Yeah, man. It's a virtual world out there. People wearing helmets and bumping into walls over there. I don't know what's going on. Look, even my mic says my microphone. It's a Yeti, but it says World of Warcraft. It's got some hieroglyphics. I can't read it. I don't know if it's cursing me out or if it's telling me, keep going, Mitch. Don't betray your dreams. I don't know what it's saying, but it's got some scratches over there. Join the clan, I think it's saying. And yeah, man, the much anticipated return of Peterson. He pitched 5 days ago. It was a living nightmare. He literally, okay, we have a 5-game losing streak. He pitched 5 days ago. He was the start of the losing streak. So it's magic. And we're going to need all the magic we can get. So I need you to stop looking at me and give my batters the magic. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have Bo Bichette, Jorge Polanco, and Frankie Alvarez coming up next in the second inning. And that was, Frankie Vientos swung at a ball there. Like 3-2 count is low, it's too low. Don't swing at that. It's not a fastball, it's an off-speed pitch, and it dips down and he misses it. And Vientos has been fooled with that so many times. He's been seeing the ball better. Like when he first came up, like he was on fire. He was hitting everything. He was getting RBIs. He was winning games for us. But he went 0 for 15. He's a little cold right now, and you just go. I think you try too much and you go back into your old ways. Like, don't do that. Do what was working earlier. You know what I'm saying? How are we feeling about Lindor? Lindor is my guy, man. I think, I don't know. There's so many explanations as Shohei Ohtani is dusting off his bat. The LA Dodgers fans are going crazy. You got Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, Will Smith, Teoscar Hernandez, Freddie Freeman. I think Mookie Betts is still hurt, right? As he takes a big swing and a miss. He's trying to hit that to right field. Lindor has been, he hasn't been mentally all the way there to play baseball. I'm not sure why. Like, this guy, I see him in his videos. He's happy. He's got the family. His 2 beautiful daughters. When Soto came over, him and Soto, they didn't really. We could tell. We Met fans, we're lunatics. Okay, we look at everything. Like, if Soto hits a home run, Lindor's not there, like jumping or and vice versa. So we don't know if it's problems with that, but that doesn't make sense because Soto got hurt and it's Lindor's team now, and we've needed him as Peterson drills Ohtani. I took him for 2 walks. See, there's one right there. That hit him right in the back, Chad. That's like, that almost hit his scapula right there. Yeah, so that was crazy. So Lindor just hasn't been mentally there. He's been making mistakes defensively, running the bases, you name it. Striking out in tough situations. But really, it's the mental mistakes, like not knowing where to be in a double play situation. But it is a brand new team, brand new infield for him. He's been used to having at least Jeff McNeil at second. So it might be that, like when you with a new guy at work, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. There was one play where he dove into, steal a base, I think, and he got hit in the head. He got kneed in the head, in the helmet. So it could be some concussion symptoms. I don't know, but I'm praying for the old Lindor back because we need him now. We need him. We need Soto back, and we need old Lindor back. This new Lindor, I don't know. That's corporate Lindor. I don't recognize this guy. My guy Lindor hits home runs in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? So. That's the Lindor I remember. Yeah, 2024 as Kyle Tucker takes a strike. The count is 1-1 to Kyle Tucker. We got one on. Shohei Ohtani standing on first base, nobody out. And yeah, I remember like 2024, we were losing against the Braves. The Braves are our arch nemesis, and they were beating us like 9-6 or something. And we come back and we tie it. That's why 2024 was a magical season. I'm standing here literally in the same room with my dad, and then Lindor hits like, I don't know if it wasn't a walk-off, but it was a solo go-ahead home run. I think we won the game like 9-8 or 10-9, and we made the playoffs that year, 2024. And Lindor just cool as a cucumber. He just hit the home run, didn't even celebrate, as that was a strike, bro. I would challenge that. Yeah, are they challenging it? They're not. That's crazy. That looked like a strike to me. What do you want it, huh? Yo, borrow This guy needs an extra set of glasses in front of the glasses. That looked like a strike to me, yo. That's a ball. He walked him. So Mitchie Mitch had predicted that Peterson would have 1.5 walks. He has 2 walks. So that one hit already. Good job, Peterson. You proved me right. Now I need you to get out of the inning. And I did predict the over. I took the over 8.5 runs because Peterson is going to take you for a ride. That's the pitch before last. That was not a ball to me, but he called it a ball. 3-1. He misses 4-1. So he hits Ohtani in the scapula in the I don't know, like it almost looked like it was gonna go right under his shoulder. That's gotta hurt, Chad. I don't know if it was a fastball, but Peterson's like that. Like it's amazing as Lindor is giving Ohtani a massage. Like we're not trying to fight. We're not playing dirty like that. But in the 90s, they get to Brolin, all the benches clear and all that. And you got Will Smith up. He's pretty dangerous. He can get a hit at any time. And he swings and misses at that one. He's swinging for his life right there. Oh, man. 2-1, nobody out. First inning. Peterson's thrown 9 pitches. Peterson, let's get some efficiency here, Peterson. He sounds like a corporate. That's a corporate name right there. Not. It is Peterson. I thought it was with a D. No, it's a regular Peterson with a T. But yeah, they're showing the 2025 World Series Game 7. Will Smith hits a home run. So did Bo Bichette, by the way, and he's on our team, and he's batting next, as a matter of fact. So why are we showing that replay? But is Ohtani is gonna steal? Or no, I'm sorry. I hate when the TV does this. As Peterson gives up a hit and an RBI, Will Smith gets a base hit to left field that I didn't see because they're showing like some replays on SNY. SNY, step it up. You need me in there. I gotta do the camera shots, call the camera angles for you. They're showing the World Series of last year, and Will Smith gets a base hit right up the middle. Looks like. Damn. So the Mets are losing already. How we feeling? Ask me how I'm feeling again. I'm feeling nervous already. And then we haven't even gotten an out yet. Jeez. You know, what am I doing sitting here? I'm going to sit here all season. I think I'm going to sit here all season. But, jeez, they don't make it easy on you, chat. I'm surprised I haven't seen any Dodgers fans in here yet. As here comes the pitch to Teoscar Hernandez. He fouls it off. The count is 0-1 to Teoscar. And he's batting .306. Let's see what we got here. Teoscar Hernandez. Don't nobody want him to hit. Yo, grab into a double play, Teoscar. Do me a favor. Do me a favor over here. Here comes the pitch. He fouls it off. He's behind on the 0-2 count. 2 strikes, no balls. Let's go, Peterson. Get back on track. Alvarez is like trying to help out your boy. Dave Roberts, the manager for the Dodgers, looking on. And Mendy's on the hot seat, chat. Mendy's on the hot seat. I don't think it's Mendy's fault. I mean, if we can't score, we can't score. What are you gonna do? You're gonna blame the manager, or how about the hitting coach? God forbid we blame the players, right? It's 2026. We can't blame anybody no more. Let's go, Peterson. Let's go. Get out of this. Don't tell me you're going to implode in the first inning. We got to get out of this. 0-2 count. Throwing that slider. Oh, that looked like a strike. So Peterson pats his head. This is what confuses me because, look, if you're in the batter's box and you swing and you miss, you're going to pat your helmet to, like, get it tight. If you've ever been in played a baseball game, and Peterson's patting his hat, that means challenge, I thought. But as he throws a ball low and away, 2-2 to Hernandez. So now, if I'm the umpire, that would kind of confuse me, because if they do that so often, I might think that's a challenge. I thought he did challenge that when he did that. Peterson's last 2 starts have been atrocious, giving up 5 runs in each game. Not good enough. And he throws a ball in the dirt. Peterson, what are you doing out there? This ain't softball. Throw a strike. So you're ahead of the count, 0-2 to Teoscar Hernandez, and you're throwing in the dirt. Like, what are you scared of? Just throw it at him. Hopefully he swings and misses. Now you have to throw a strike, and we'll see what he's scared of. Not another walk, Peterson. Another walk. Jesus. They might have to get this guy a mega bus ticket to Flushing, Queens from LA with this. He hasn't got one out yet. It's unbelievable. Bases loaded, nobody out, and Freddie Freeman, the former Atlanta Brave Freddie Freeman, who's haunted the Mets in different uniforms. Definitely on the Braves, but definitely with the Dodgers too. They already got the pitching coach out there, like Peterson. What are you doing? Don't fucking strike. You 0-2. You got an 0-2 count. Strike him out. You walk him 4 pitches, 2 strikes, and then 4 balls. Pause. But yeah, that's crazy, Peterson. Don't do this to me, chat. Not today. Not today. Oh God, this is like I might as well be doing some electric therapy or something. ECT, I think. What's that called? Something like that. This is painful right here to watch. As Freddie Freeman swings and misses at a strike. Peterson, if you throw that same pitch at the last guy, he's gonna strike out. Have some confidence in yourself. Let me put this down, bro. Have some confidence. Get me out this inning, Peterson. Let's go. Strike. Swing and a miss. But I don't understand. Like, why can't you do that? Before you load the bases. As Freeman takes a big hack, big swing and a miss. Hopefully, this guy's struggling. I haven't really been following the Dodgers other than they've lost 3 times. Here comes the pitch. He check swings it. So that's going to be a ball 1 to Freeman. So, back-to-back batters, and he gets ahead of the count, 0-2, and we'll see if he can strike him out. Let's go, Peterson. We need the strikeout, kid. Like, what are we doing? Right. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Put it right there in the corner. Right there in the corner. Throw that, the kids call it a dot. A dot to the bottom left corner. That's what you need, kid. Take a deep breath. Let's go. These Dodgers they're gonna come after you, but we definitely need you to get out of the first inning, bro. You're our starter, and Manaea's not even available. Luckily, our whole bullpen is available, but you don't want to do that game 1 against the Dodgers. This is brutal. This is brutal, chat. Pages is up. He's batting .429, which means he's on fire. There's a strike. That's what I'm talking about. So he's getting ahead of the count. These hitters are. It looks like they're taking the first pitch, which is kind of the opposite of what happened in the last game, where Peterson was throwing the strike and they were just hitting. They were swinging every time. Let's go, Peterson. Oh, that he throws a ball high. 1-1. The problem when you load the bases. There's no margin for error. You gotta get everybody out. One base hit, 1 wild pitch, and you're gonna pay for it. There's no more room, and he's gonna take a hit. He's gonna hit it foul, I think. Is it foul? Yeah, the bat boy is running out. He's like, don't worry, that's strike 2. They're showing Game 7, 2025 World Series again. What now? We get it. You won. Okay, Pages, he made the game-winning catch in the World Series Game 7. I think we watched it. As they beat the Blue Jays. They beat our Bo Bichette, but we're trying to get them back for that tonight. They beat us, by the way. There's a second strikeout. Let's go, Peterson. Second strikeout. I should be writing this down. That's 2 Ks from my man Peterson. Trying to get out of the inning. We're trying to limit the damage. We're only losing by 1. He's thrown 25 pitches. Let's get out of the inning. Max Muncy. The real Max Muncy. We just played the other Max Muncy in the Athletics. This guy's a little more, he's more dangerous. We'll see. This whole lineup, I feel like, is just dangerous. As Peterson throws a dot. That's a strike 1. Let's go, Peterson. I need this. We need this win, bro. We can't lose 6 in a row. I gotta reevaluate my priorities if we do this. Let's go, Peterson. Give it your best, kid. Let's go. Here comes the pitch, and Muncy fouls it off. So Peterson's getting ahead in the count, pretty much with everybody. I mean, he did hit Ohtani in the back. Other than that, the guy that he walked, he was ahead 0-2 through 4 straight balls for no reason. Walked him, and I forget who else got a hit. So that's got the bases loaded. I think Will Smith got the hit. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Max Muncy. Let's go. They're trying to go away. Hit that. Strike free. That's what I'm talking about. Strike, and you're out of there. Go to the dugout and think about it. That's what I'm talking about, Peterson. He shows stones right there. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right, we need you, Bo. Hey, Bo. They're showing the Game 7 World Series highlights of when the Dodgers beat the Blue Jays. And then that was last year, 2025. 2024, the Dodgers ended our dreams. They took us out of the NLCS championship. They beat us in 6 games. Then they beat the Yankees to win the World Series in 2024. They're the back-to-back champions. We gotta get after them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be scared, or we're gonna try to get this W. Like, what are you gonna do? Let's go, Bo. This is why we got you, Bo. Like, the way you were clutch against the Dodgers in the World Series. I didn't watch every game. Obviously, I'm not a Dodgers fan, and I'm not a Blue Jays fan. But I did see that Bo Bichette home run. He did hit a home run on Saturday, 2 days ago. So hopefully he can get another one in the seats. Just to remind them who you are, Bo. Bo the Met. Bo Bichette. Man, my sis is sleeping, but she likes Bo. She says, Bo, heel toe on them, Bo. I used to be blue collar, so we do the steel toe. But let's go. It is what it is. Don't tell me we're gonna get shut down by Justin Rolowski. Justin W. I'm gonna stop butchering his name, but he's not their best pitcher in LA. He's not. He's just not. As Tatum says, how are we feeling about Lindor tonight? I definitely read that wrong. I think Lindor, he had 2 hits yesterday, so today I think he should be locked in as Bo Bichette is standing in the box, ready to go. What happened? Somebody paused the game. As the pitcher's looking at the umpire's looking at the pitcher, like, what you do? We got a pitch clock here. We got commercials to watch. I don't know what Rouse is. Robleski? Bro, we struggling tonight. Justin is over there, pointing at something. Maybe it's the pitch com. It's usually a pitch com issue when they delay the game like this. They got a radio where they talk to each other. I don't know. What's going on? This guy's going to the back. Did he lose his glasses? PitchCom automated. Yeah, there you go. They're trying to get the radio. Imagine that. 2026. We can't get a radio to get from the mound to the catcher. You know what I'm saying? There's 4K and all this stuff that people talk about, but we can't get a radio that... just do Morse code. 2 clicks. Curveball. Let's go. I don't know what's going on. I got the volume off, so I'm just kind of seeing. If I'm the Mets manager, I'm like, hey, this is a pitch clock violation. Give me a ball 1. But let me look at the chat real quick. It says I'm gonna have to see if I can learn a thing or 2 about the Mets this season. Mikey, you'd be good to know that, to do that. Well, if we start winning. If we start winning, then yeah, definitely we're gonna learn some things about the Mets. I'm gonna learn some things because look at this injury list: Landon Knack, oblique injury; Blake Snell, shoulder injury; Gavin Stone. I don't know. Do I know? I don't think I know who that is. Evan Phillips, Bobby Miller, shoulder. Evan Phillips had a Tommy John. Yeah, you're missing some time. I don't know. Is this advantage pitcher or advantage hitter? Like technical difficulties. Bo Bichette standing there. He's thinking about all those replays of Game 7 World Series last year. That was my team. Bo's like, yo, why they keep showing my team lose? You know, that was 2025. I'm talking about this at bat. As Bo takes a ball inside for ball 2, but the umpire is like, nah, I'm gonna call it a strike. And then the count is 2-1. Count is 3-1. I think I'm lost right now. Did he throw 3 balls? I think it might have been a pitch count violation. That I didn't see that first ball in the at bat. I thought the count was 2-1 right now. Here comes the pitch, and Bo hits it right up the middle, and then he's gonna make a diving catch. And of course, like when people play the Mets, they're just amazing defensive plays and shit. That should have been a base hit right up the middle. Great defensive play by Rojas. That's how you play defense, Lindor. By the way, that's what you do. That's how you do it. Can't even be mad at it. That was a hell of a play. But Bo Bichette, that was a bullet. See if the Mets get lucky tonight. I think he threw a ball there. To Polanco. Yeah, it's gonna be ball 1. He's batting 184, 1 homer. That is not good. As he hits one high, and at the warning track, this guy's gonna catch it. Yeah, it's Kyle Tucker out there at right field. He pops out to right field. Let me see. Let's try to score the game again. 5 up and 5 down. Bo Bichette ground out. Polanco pop out. But Mikey, let me know in the chat. Let me know any questions, man. We've been watching this game forever. Back in the day, my Uncle Lee was a Yankee fan, so he used to torture me. 1999, 98, 2002, 2000, with that legendary Yankees team. As Justin W. throws the ball high and outside, the count is 1-0 to Frankie Alvarez. 2 outs in the second inning. The Dodgers have a 1-0 lead. Frankie fouls one off. He's swinging for the fences. That's a strike. 1-1. But I'm a little nervous. We gotta get people on base, man. We can't give this guy. That's the problem. We've been having too many pitchers as Frankie fouls another one off. The count is 1-2 to Frankie. We've been giving too many of these pitchers that. I mean, I've heard of Justin Robleski, but he's not. He's not an ace, you know. These pitchers that are kind of, you know, as Frankie pops one up to center field, he's gonna be out. That's gonna end the inning. Yeah, especially some of these pitchers like on the Athletics that I don't even recognize. Like, there's this guy JT Ginn. He's pitching like we just can't hit anything. It looks like. I heard somebody say we couldn't hit a beach ball. That's a little mean, but I understand. Like, can they throw a beach ball? We'll try it out. At this point, 6 up, 6 down, and Peterson's gonna have to battle tonight. Peterson's gonna have to battle. I do have faith in Peterson, even though this guy Frank the Tank doesn't like him. But I mean, he did pitch well for us last year in the beginning of the season. So I don't know what Frank was watching. He was probably watching the end of the season when. Listen, we pushed him. We pushed him too far. These are human beings. He pitched the most innings that he's ever pitched in his career last year, and you know, towards the end, he couldn't finish. He couldn't. As they got the Reds game on right now. I don't know what happened. Don't make me watch the Reds and the Pirates. That's crazy. This is SNY, right? I think they're just going over highlights. Statcast. This is what happens when IT people take over baseball. Like, they want to calculate the the forward angle of pitches. I don't even know what I said. What's the commercial? One second, Chad. I think I got it there. Yeah, I think we live now. It might be a little delayed, but it's all good. Give my man Peterson a little extra time to rest out here. Trying to do the impossible, defeat the Dodgers after getting swept by the A's. And I don't even want to think about before that, but it was bad too. Back-to-back champions. I mean, no shade, no hate to LA, but we definitely do want to beat you guys. This guy Santiago Espinal is 2 for 9. 2 for 9. Let's go, Peterson. Let's go. He throws a ball inside, ball 1. That guy was taken all the way, it looks like. I feel like you can get away with the pitch off the plate a little bit. No, it's too much off the plate. Ball 2. Ball 2 to Peterson. Listen, after the second inning of last start, after he gave up all the runs, he kind of locked in. So that's what I'm hoping to see right now is he throws a strike on the outside part of the plate. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I said. You can get away with it right there. I don't really know who this guy is, Espinal. But we gotta get strikeouts, Peterson. There you go. There's a ground ball up the middle, and Simeon's gonna field fire to Vientos for the first out of the inning. That's what I'm talking about, Peterson. He does get a lot of ground ball outs when he's on it. So he struck out Freeman, struck out Baez, who's on fire right now, and he struck out Muncy, who is dangerous with the bases loaded. Hats off to him, man. That's magic right there. Ese es el mágico. My magic mic is that's crazy. I don't even know why I said that. Here he pops it up, pops it foul. My microphone has some magic. And hopefully Peterson is absorbing some magic tonight. He's gonna need it. We want to see a W tonight. We want to see that dub. It's been so long. I feel like I'm in Egypt in a drought. As Rojas fouls it off. Count is 0-2 to Miguel Rojas. Hey, yo, Dodgers fans, how come when my dad went to a Dodgers game and he was sitting in the stands, by the way, my father's 72 years old, they told him, you'll go back to New York. A 72-year-old, you telling him that? That's how you guys are? As he strikes out Rojas, let's go, Peterson. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. You want to do that. You know why? Because Ohtani's up next. So he already got hit by a pitch. We'll see what he does here. Let's try to limit the damage. But we're going up against Shohei right now. Peterson, let's go. Here comes the pitch. Low. 1-0. I feel like Frankie's throwing behind Peterson for something. Like, Peterson's got to reach out for the pitch. We're like, Frankie, throw it to the glove. We don't need Peterson doing extra work. As Ohtani takes a big swing and a miss. The count is 1-1 to Shohei, the great Ohtani. Let's go, Peterson. Lock in, kid. Oh, that was a strike on the bottom right part of the corner. Low and outside corner. He throws a dot right there. That's like when you're playing Call of Duty and you got that sniper, that lens, the scope. That was a dot. So he's ahead of the count, 1-2 to Shohei Ohtani. And Ohtani, if he offers that a pitch, it's gonna go foul. 1-2 to Ohtani, and he strikes out Ohtani 3 times last year. Forgot about that. So Frank the Tank, why don't you mention that? Peterson struck out Ohtani 3 times last year, and he strikes him out there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Strikes him out there. Where's Frank the Tank at? See, this is why I can't listen to Frank sometimes. I mean, what if I trade Peterson? He's the only guy on my team that can strike out Ohtani. What then? That's why you can't overreact too much in baseball, man. Like, I've been watching the game so long, it surprises you. Cause if look the last time Peterson was up, everybody was hitting off him. He did say in the post game that he needed to make some adjustments, that he wasn't worried. I'm like, you're not worried, Peterson? You know, that's what he said, and he was serious. So I was like, you know what? Let me listen to him. He's not worried. But again, the Mets are losing 1-0. We need some runs. We need some hits. We need to score. We need some runs on the scoreboard. And this is the same spot I was sitting yesterday. Just the sun was up, and same shit. Let's go. Like, what are we waiting for? We're gonna get cooked, as there's a Cook's Children's commercial. We're gonna get cooked by some guy named Justin Rolowski. I can't even say his name. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. As Mikey does nobody even sees your microphone. I might have to see if I can learn that okay, nobody sees my microphone. Yeah, it's got some hieroglyphics on there, man. So I'm explaining what I see. I don't understand it. But yeah, my father was sitting in the stands, and the Dodgers fans were telling him, go back to New York. Why can't he just go, have some sushi out there? What's the problem? He's 72 years old. But I did go to, Chicago last year. Went to Wrigley for the first time. Dream come true. And the Mets were hitting home runs that day, and the Cubs fans were giving me the finger. So it is what it is. It's like city stuff, man. We speak the same language. As Tommy Pham just got done with his bowl of pho soup, and he's ready. He's locked in. Come in from the minor leagues to see if he can give us a spark. He takes 2 pitches right down the middle. Tommy Pham. But this guy did kill us last year, if I can remember correctly. And he's gonna strike out on 3 pitches. Bye, Tommy. That was quick. All right, Tommy Pham strikes out. And then we got Semien and Taylor coming up. Oh, Jesus. Somebody's got to get on base. But yo, Tommy, why were you staring at those first 2 pitches? What were you looking at for? As Semien fouls that off. The count is 0-1. So Marcus Semien. I feel like if the Dodgers start winning, their fans are going to come in the chat. It's okay, Tommy. Okay, Semien hits one high, and it's a pop-up to center field. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Unbelievable. Nah, we can't hit beach balls right now. It's crazy. I mean, we're hitting them. We're just popping out. Kodai Senga's drinking his little milkshake. Like, damn. I hope they can hit when I pitch. Tyrone Taylor's 4 for 19. Let's go, Tyrone. Don't do that, Tyrone. Don't stare at a fastball right down the middle when that's the main pitch that you can hit. I know you can hit that one. Don't look at it, bro. Because what's going to happen is this pitcher's going to think he can get surgical with you. So you stare at a pitch in the middle of the plate, and then you swing at a pitch high, foul it off. You're down 0-2 in the count to Tyrone Taylor. Let's go, Tyrone. Let's do this, kid. Let's go. He fouls that off. Okay. The count remains 0-2. Taylor's trying to do something. I don't know. Taylor's due for a hit, man. Taylor's due for a hit. As Vitarte gives me a wave. What's up, Vitarte? How you doing? Mom Duke's in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Vitarte is a little place in country of Peru. I don't even know. Is it a city or a town? I'm not sure. I want to say it's in a city. It's near Lima, I think. As Mendy looks on, he's on the hot seat. Let's go, Taylor. He stares at a pitch outside. The count is 1-2 to Tyrone Taylor. Let's go, Tyrone. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Let's come back in the at bat. I would take a walk here He's gonna throw a strike. He fouls it off. Good, Taylor. Stay in the at bat. I don't know what Tommy was doing. He was just staring at pitches right down the middle. Mets offense in the opening day, we scored 11 runs. And then next 6 games, 14 runs. Next 4 games, 28 runs. Yo, he bounces the ball in the dirt. 2-2. Let's go, Taylor. I mean, I like Taylor last year. He did good for us, but it might have been his best year. You know, you can't expect someone who had the best year of their kind of career, and it wasn't that great, but he did have some hits. As he takes a pitch inside, the count is 3-2 to Tyrone Taylor. I'm gonna give you a clap for that. You start the count 0-2, and you work it to a 3-2 count. Make the pitcher work. I like it. He fouls that one off. Staying alive. Who sings that? The Bee Gees? Let's go. We staying alive. Let's go, Taylor. That's what I'm talking about. Hit a double. We'll see if he wants to throw a strike here. That's double. No, of course, their defense is going to catch it. Max Muncy got the hops. So he lines out to Max Muncy. That'll end the inning. So the 4th inning is going to start off with Lindor. Hey, he made him work there. He did get some good contact. And we're just the most unlucky team I've ever seen in my life right now. We need to get some of that good juju back, bro. What's going on? What's going on in the chat? The chat is waiting. I'm waiting. We're all waiting for a run. Peterson can't hold off forever. As now he's going to go to the... he's going to face this 2, 3, and 4 hitters. I'm just waiting for Soto to get back, because this offense without Soto is hard to watch. It's a tough watch. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to say it's pathetic, but I think you put them in the softball in the men's 40 and up softball leagues. I don't know that they're gonna do much better, from what I'm seeing. This is nuts. So much. There's a drought. There's a drought in the Mets bats. As the Mets desperately need a win. We're like, are we in last place yet? I think we're in last place. 3 games back behind the Braves, who lost to the Marlins today. So we're actually 2.5 games back. But we need to win. We got to win. I don't care that you're playing the Dodgers. That's why you don't lose to the Athletics. The Dodgers have 1 run right now. We're trying to limit the damage. On a Monday night. We're in LA time, so I think it's like 8 o'clock over there, 10 o'clock over here. I think it's 11 in New York. These West Coast games are brutal. There was a game last year. Look at Max Muncy get up there. Drop the ball, Max. You damn bear cub, you. God damn. It's like, why do they have to play good defense against us? Not right. Well, when we have to play defense, we're like, maybe next play. Take a play off for a second. Kyle Tucker, who worked the walk in his first at bat, takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Not sure what the umpire's waiting on. That's a ball 2, I guess. It was close enough. Who you working for? They greasing your palms or what? You bastard, yeah. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. That's right down. There you go. That's a strike. If that was a ball, I was going to go protest. I was going to get my picket signs and everything. Here comes my little protest troop right here. As Tucker fouls it off. 2-2 count to Tucker. Get Nancy, chat. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. Let's do this. M Sir wants to look at the lineup. I gotta get what is it called? I gotta get a baseball. It's a book where you score the plays. You know, And again, I'm not organized for that. I'm not that organized, so I'm doing the 5 stars spiral notebook, and that's what we do. That's when I was a kid. We used to do that. We used to get the book, sit down, watch the game. We just score the game. It was a good time. Does he walk him? He walked him. Jesus. And Kyle Tucker takes his second walk of the game. The almost Met. The Mets were going after Tucker. Negotiations this off season. We got pretty close, and then the Dodgers swooped in and took him. Will Smith, who already has a hit today, is in the box. Here comes Peterson's pitch. Strike one. That's what I'm talking about. Umpire, me and you were right there. I agree with that. That's a strike one. Strike one to Will Smith. And not the here comes the man in black. Not that guy who's slapping people. The other Will Smith, the catcher for the Dodgers. As he goes and waits for the next pitch. Ball one. High pitch for a ball. The count is even. 1-1 to Will Smith. Let's go, Will. He hit a ground ball right at Lindor here. See if he can turn a double play and get the bad juju off of him. A double play would be clutch right now. Peterson does get a lot of ground balls as he throws a pitch outside, 2-1. Don't start walking people, Peterson. Not against this lineup. They're going to make you pay for that. Let's go, Peterson. Took Peterson today for hits. Okay. He's got some strikeouts, though. I'm proud of you, kid. Let's go. 3-1 count to Will Smith. That's not where you want to be. Bro, throw a strike and hopefully they'll... hopefully they can ground it to our defense. Our defense got to make plays, too. Can't tell me the Dodgers bought their gloves today. Their baseball gloves. Let's go. As he's going to hit one straight to the center fielder, Luis Roberts Jr. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That was a big out right there. Somebody said that Lindor wasted his. He had he was playing bad defense last series. They said, what a waste of a glove. He got a brand new baseball glove. Like, what'd you bring that for? What a waste. You could have worn the old Rowlings if you wanted to play like that. Oh, man. Here comes Peterson. Next pitch to Teoscar Hernandez. It's a ball outside. Let's go, Peterson. He walked his first time up, too. Let's go, Peterson. Lock in, lock in. Strike. Oh, that's a ball inside. 2-0. That wasn't even close. Why was I saying strike? 2-0 count to Teoscar Hernandez. The big bad Dodgers. Stare on. Yo, Peterson, get a ground ball over here. Throw a strike. He misses low. 3-0. 3 straight balls to Teoscar Hernandez. So no hits, just a walk and a pop out, and the count is 3-0 to Hernandez. He walked him on 4 pitches. Peterson, go stretch or something. That was bad. And it's not like you're walking him on purpose. That's just your missing location there. As the Dodgers have two runners on, 1 out, bottom of the 3rd inning. And the crowd over there in LA is saying, "Let's go Dodgers." Freddie Freeman, who struck out his first time up, is in the box. Peterson, you're playing with fire, kid. I don't like the way you're operating right now. 2 walks in the 3rd inning. Like, if they're going to hit off you, let them hit off you. But 2 walks, I can't forgive you for that. I'll give you the side eye if I see you later on. He looks like he's stretching out his elbow. Oh, God. Come on, Peterson. It's just that LA weather, man. You just got to, shake that shit off. Let's go. Maybe he's feeling something there. As this guy's gonna hit it foul. Oh, Freddie Freeman hits it foul. The count is 0-2 to Freddie. I thought that was gonna be a fair ball. I was about to say, you gotta be kidding me. Peterson! Peterson! Let's go, Peterson. Lock in, man. Got him down. 0-2 count. 57 pitches thrown. 3 innings. That's a lot of pitches, bro. That's too many pitches, Peterson. Peterson! Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to ground it for a double play. Lindor. Sorry, I had to pause at that. What did I just watch? Did Semien drop the ball? Did Lindor finally make a great defensive play? He picked it. He tossed it to Semien right in his glove. He steps on the second base and he can't turn the double play. Fucking drops the ball, Semien. You kidding me? Oh my god, that kills me. Yo, if all right, no. After the Dodgers series, there's a day off before we play the Cubs. Y'all play defense all day. I want to see the whole infield for 10 hours out there, just fielding ground balls, practicing double plays, learning how to close your glove when the ball's in a mitt. Come on, Semien. That was a tailor-made double play, and Lindor finally makes the defensive play. Fuck, help him out. Talking about, oh, he used to be a Gold Glover. Not on that play. Oh, and this umpire's not helping out either. 2-0 count to Baez, who's on fire as well. He got out. He got out his first at bat. I'm nervous, chat. I'm nervous. Here comes the pitch, and Baez hits one high and deep, and that's gonna go foul. I mean, 3-run dinger. So the Mets are down 4-0. Baez hit a home run. You can't walk them, Peterson. You can't walk this lineup. You can't walk both of them. And Semien, oh my God, you pissed me off today. That was ridiculous. If Semien turns that double play, inning over. He's gonna drop the ball like a moron. Because look, it's safe. It's safe to say it when Lindor makes a defensive play, everybody kills him. Nah, Semien, you don't get a pass for that. He literally catches it. All you gotta do is step on the base and throw. You fumble the ball. 4-0 Dodgers. Baez is on fire, so he got a hit. Gotta be kidding me. Baez is on fire, chat. Max Muncy's up. The counter is 1-1 to Max Muncy. This little bear cub over here. Looking like a grizzly bear in the box. And here comes Peterson with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bro, this defense is insane. This year, this defense is terrible. And all the Met fans have been, talking about. I guess they're kind of mad at David Stearns as Muncy strikes out. Peterson gets out. Peterson's like, I gotta do the shit myself. Let me just strike this guy out. Because we can't turn the double play. That was just terrible. Terrible baseball by the Mets. I mean, Lindor makes a great play and Semien just drops it. Why? Move then. Yo, go play DH, put Beatty up there. I'm tired of Semien. Yo, if you're not hitting and you're going to play like that, buddy, the bench is waiting there for you. The bench is calling your name. Because we need Brett Beatty in this lineup. If Semien's not going to hit, if no one got a hit because this guy Justin Roblowski retired 9 batters in a row, as Lindor will be up. Maybe that wakes Lindor up. He finally made a great defensive play. I don't want to say great, but it was he made the right play. Scooped it up, threw it to second, hit a second baseman in the glove. Second baseman steps on second. On the transfer to throw to first, he doesn't even transfer. It just drops out of his glove. I mean, it's not the easiest double play, but you're playing the Dodgers. Peterson's struggling. He gives you a ground ball. You got to make double plays in baseball, Chad. Oh, I'm pissed off. So now we gotta score 5 runs to win this game at least. At least, and we gotta start now. Why not? 4th inning, Lindor up, top of the order. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh God. Yeah, maybe Lindor can wake up after that one. Get us back in the game. We need to rally now. Peterson walked two batters. Defense didn't help him out. So really, it was just mistakes all over the place. And I can see why Mendy's in a hot seat, because this team is not playing. They're not playing together. Especially when Peterson's pitching. I mean, he pitched well, but for some odd reason, he decided to walk the first 2 batters in the inning. And Lindor stares at a ball inside. 1-0. Tuesday is going to be Nolan McLean, Doc Holliday against Yamamoto, and Lindor hits a weak grounder to second baseman. He grounds out. Jesus. Luis Roberts Jr. is bringing his bat up. Yo, we can't keep making these pitchers look like elite pitchers out there. I think I could strike these Mets out right now. My glove, babe. As Robert swings and misses. 0-1 count. 0-1 count to Roberts. No, I think he fouled it off, actually. Here comes the pitch. He's going to hit it right in the same spot. Ground out. Ground out. Why don't you pick a different spot? Maybe. Just saying. Swaggy V is going to be up. And Mendoza's like Mets Nation. There's nothing I can do. I'm switching. I'm putting different people in the lineup. No runs are coming across. Tommy Pham, you better not stare at a fastball. As Vientos stares at a ball down for the ball one. Vientos, if I were you, I wouldn't even swing. I don't think this guy's going to throw a strike at you. Wait till he throws a strike. That was a strike. He pops it up. Foul down the right field line. Or just right by first base, actually. 1-1 count to Swaggy V. Oh, God, this is not the Lindor I know. This is not the Lindor I know and love. You got to put your team on your back, Lindor. You're like the one superstar we have right now. Bo Bichette, too. Who's going to be batting next after Vientos? Was that a strike? Yeah, that was a strike. Vientos, you're not allowed to challenge. What's wrong with you? The Mets challenge and we lose the challenge on a inexplicable challenge from Vientos. Bro, just get ready for the next pitch. You should not be calling challenges. You're not there yet. As he's going to take a space hit, Muncy's going to fumble the ball, and then he's going to throw out Vientos at first base. Ground out to Vientos. Freaking Max Muncy's over here fumbling the ball. Like, why can't we fumble the ball and still get the out? I'm jealous, chat. I'm jealous. I mean, Vientos is not going to beat anybody in a race, so. 3 up, 3 down. This guy's pitching a perfect game against us. We haven't got a hit, haven't got a walk, haven't got a base runner. And I feel like I should stop sounding so negative, but I just don't know what else to say. What positive can I get from this game? I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Literally nothing. I mean, Lindor made a defensive play. Semien couldn't finish it. Look, this is how the game's been going, chat. Pop out, ground out, strike out, ground out, pop out, strike out, pop out, line out, ground out, ground out, ground out. How about a hit, chat? How about a hit? reminds me like 2010 or something. Dark times in Mets land. I mean, at least it's 4-0. Nah, I don't even know. What am I saying? At least it's 4-0. At least we're losing by 4 and not 80. Christ's sake. And yeah, Peterson's gonna be out there. Oh, they're showing when Lopez. This is our downfall in 2024. Lopez was flipping off the fans. The Mets players didn't like. That's when the Mets players were beefing with the Mets fans. That was May of 2024, chat. Right before Grimace and the OMG Mets in the turnaround. They went to the National League Championship Series that year, and we lost to the Dodgers. Dodgers in 6. Peterson gets it over with a strike. Let's go, Peterson. We need you to hang in this game as long as you can now. Gotta save our bullpen for tomorrow. Take another loss. Here comes a grounder to third base. Bo Bichette Fields fires, gets the out. First out of the inning. I mean, four runs is not impossible to come back from. What's impossible is to get a hit from this lineup. That's the impossible part. I've seen many of my Mets teams come back from 4 runs. Shit, we came back from a 6-run deficit on Saturday. But our bullpen blew the game. Peterson throws the first pitch, ball high. Let's go, Peterson. Hang in there. Hang in there. Can't get worse, right? As Dave Roberts looks locked in. He's like, I wonder if I'm going to win the World Series again this year. Go back to back to back. Is that foul? That's fair. It's fair. Peterson gives up a 1-out ground rule double. See, Mets batters, that's how you do it. You're supposed to do that. Just what they did, just swing the bat the same way. Just copy Rojas. Copy that swing. That should look like a pop-up. Amazing. Was it fair? It looked fair. That was in there. So Rojas is on second base right before Ohtani. Let's strike out Ohtani again. There's strike 1. Yeah. Every day we lit. We're not lit right now. Come on, Peterson. Let's strike this guy out, man. Give me some form of satisfaction. He's going to hit a grounder to Vientos. Vientos is going to throw it to Peterson. Peterson's going to catch it and get the out for the second out of the inning. Rojas is standing on third. Go ahead, Rojas. Go ahead. Steal home plate so we can tag you out. I like that energy. Go ahead. Steal home. And the Mets are going to have a meeting at the mound. And this meeting of the mound is brought to you by... I don't know. I don't think it's brought to you by anybody. They're just talking the defense right now. But Peterson ran hard to first base. Looks like he's struggling out there. He ain't gonna make it, I don't think. Really? They're gonna give him some practice pitches. He looks like he's fighting something. He's battling something out there. But that was a good throw by Vientos, I think. I don't know. I mean, it was better than Alonso's. Shohei grounds out. Peterson's getting ready to get locked in. All you need is one more out, Peterson. You're out of the inning. And preferably a strikeout, because I don't want to see our defense get pressured at all. Kyle Tucker stands in there. He's got 2 walks and a run scored. Kyle Tucker said no to the Mets. I wanted to go to the Dodgers. It's okay, Kyle. See, fouls one off. Strike 1 to Kyle Tucker. Let's go. That's a lot of green. That's a lot of green. That's what I'm talking about, Sevy. Sorry, I'm looking at some pics from earlier. Yeah! 0-1 count to Kyle Tucker. Let's strike him out. He's going to ground it out to Vientos. He gets the out. So Peterson holds on to get the much needed outs in the fourth inning after giving up a ground rule double. That base runner does not score, so he's going to limit the damage to 4-0. But the Mets bats are going to have to wake up at some point. Peterson's given up 3 hits. He's hanging in there, man. He's battling. He's got my respect. I don't care what Frankie the Tank says. This guy struck out Ohtani, and he got him to ground out in the next at bat. What else you want him to do? Baez, he hit a 3-run homer off him, but Baez is on fire. He's batting 400, so that's not really nobody on our team is batting 400. We're batting like 180. You know what I mean? 190, 200. So, but a 4-run deficit should not be impossible. Let's see how far Wroblewski can go. As my man Bo is up next. Bo, welcome to the show. This is where we got you for the Dodgers. You like hitting against them, right? This is not even the Dodgers' best pitcher. So tomorrow with Yamamoto, I imagine he's gonna be mowing us down like nobody's business. I'm kind of scared about that. You might want to take the under on the runs tomorrow. You got Nolan McLean going up against... Nolan McLean is nasty. He's a great pitcher for the Mets. He's in the running for Rookie of the Year. He's going to be starting against the Dodgers tomorrow. He's going to battle. That kid is a horse, man. So he might be able to limit the Dodgers to a few runs. And if we can't get any runs against Yamamoto, you might want to take the under. But Mets are going to have to score at least 5 to win this one. Score 4 to tie. But you got to start with 1 being the loneliest number you'll ever know, as Bo grounds out to first. This guy's going to pitch a perfect game against me, and I'm just going to sit here and take it. Just sit here and just like watch every out go by. And I'm just like, why is he not on my team? His name is Justin Wroblewski. 5 innings pitched, 50 pitches. Jorge Polanco's, he's got a good eye at the plate. Polanco, do me a favor. Hit one to the seats. Will ya? Will ya? I'll take a walk too. We take walks. That's like the second thing I want. Preferably the home run though. I think he popped up to the warning track. Yeah, he popped up earlier. Let's go, Polanco. That was right there. Inside, strike 1 for Jorge Polanco. This guy Wroblewski is dealing right now. And I feel like I say this daily. Let's go. I don't know what he's staring at, but that was another strike. Mendy's telling him to swing. He's clapping. Mendy's clapping. Carlos Mendoza, manager of the Mets, he's telling the Mets, stop staring at strikes. And somehow we just keep getting pop-ups. It's insane. This guy, Pages, is hitting home runs. We're hitting pop-ups to the bat boy. He's still alive. 0-2 count, chat. That was... He did hit the ball at least. I thought it was going to be a home run for a second. That would have been nice. That would have been a good call. We're still waiting on the homer. I don't think the walk is happening. He's down 0-2 in the count. Here comes the pitch. I think. There you go. He's going to get a base hit. It's going to go foul. Same spot. We can't hit the ball fair. We cannot hit the ball fair. It's like the park is not big enough for us. Just hit it down the line. I mean, he's hitting it. Polanco, do me a favor. Stay alive here. Don't let this guy strike you out, Polanco. Don't do it. You're getting good contact. He's going to try to throw a ball here. Watch. Oh, he hits it. Right in the hole. Right in the hole. Does the Mets organization provide a suicide hotline for their fans? My God. We should think about that, Lee. Listen, we haven't been this bad in a long time, so I think we haven't been as Fufa Lee is a new Met fan in the chat. Welcome to Fufa Lee. How you doing? How you doing? Yo, Lee, did the Yankees win today or did they lose? Last I saw, they were tied 8 late in the game with the Angels. But this guy Roblowski is dealing on us. Finally, we break up the perfect game. We break up the no-hitter. And Frankie Alvarez wants to take one to the seats. That was the pitch, kid. These stairs are the strike. Strike one to Frankie Alvarez. 0-1 count. We won 11-10. Grisham walk-off. Damn. Trent Bonds, they call him. Frankie gets a ground ball double play. And we're out of the inning. Good job, Frankie. Double play. Polanco got a single, but he might as well not have gotten it. That's almost worse. I almost want the perfect game back. At least I'm watching something. All right. Grisham hits a walk-off. Trent Bonds, they call him. Trent Grisham. 11-10. I mean, I would like an 11-10 game. That means that my team would score at least 10 or 11. I'd take 6-7 at this point. Can't get nothing in this chat. 6-7. Hey, yo, Lee, we got the Knicks. We got the Knicks coming up against the Hawks. That'll be exciting. This Saturday, Game 1. What we doing? I like this team, but yo, remember Marcus Camby, Latrell Sprewell, Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston, John Starks. Teams back in the day, chat. That was some Knicks teams back in the day. I actually watched a lot of basketball because my Uncle Lee, your mans would put on the game. He'd put on a basketball game and he'd fall asleep on the couch. And he'd fall asleep on the remote. So I'm stuck watching the basketball game while he's asleep. That's literally why I watch so much basketball. Like shit, I'm watching the Sixers, I'm watching the Pacers, I'm watching the Knicks. Yeah, man, we need some runs up in here. Peterson's looking like he's kind of hurt, I think. That's what it's looking like. He gave up 4 runs. He's battling. He's the only one fighting today, honestly. David Peterson. Lindor had a good, halfway decent defensive play. Lindor didn't make mistakes today other than the pop out and the ground out. Not getting a hit. A lot of zeros in the box score for the Mets. And this is brutal. Runners in scoring position, 0 for 0. Yeah, we've had no runners in scoring position. We've had 1 runner on first base. And Alvarez strikes out. Let's go. Strike. Being a Mets fan for 1 full week makes me appreciate my Mets family and friends more. Never know what you guys go through. And NY people saying Lindor playing with a concussion. He might have a concussion. But fuck. If that's the case, I mean, I'd rather have my guy healthy and, just sink the season, man. I don't want my boy playing with a concussion. That's the only possible logical explanation because I've never seen Lindor play like this. But yeah, he did get hit. He did get hit in the head with the knee. It was on the batting helmet, but that might have been a concussion. They might want to check that out when he goes back to New York. But you think they would have seen that? As he gets Will Smith to pop out. Here comes. Is that Tommy Pham out there? Yo, Tommy Pham, we called him from the minor leagues. My Vietnamese friend, eating his pho soup and his veggie spring rolls. And he stares at 2 pitches right down the middle. And then waves for the 3 pitches, a strikeout. That's all we've seen from Tommy Pham. Not to fear, your boy is going to lead. Your boy is going to be coming up to lead off the 5th inning. The 6th inning, sorry. Top of the 6th, you're going to see Tommy Pham. See what he can do. See if he can add some offense. I mean, here goes Teoscar Hernandez with a hit. That's how you do it. He's going to go right to Tommy. He's going to go for 2. So of course, Simeon doesn't make the tag. Teoscar is standing in there with the double. Yo, their celebrations are zesty, bro. That is crazy. Pause on that whole thing. Look like your boy's doing the Macarena out there. Stands in there with a double, or slides in there with a double. They say that the Mets medical staff is the same staff that works at the Hempstead Clinic. Health evals never make sense. Something definitely up with Lindor. Bro, we need All-Star break already. What are we doing? When Soto comes back, Lindor is gonna go out. It's gonna be crazy. All right, Peterson, let's do this. Strike 1 to Freddie Freeman, former Met killer. I mean, he's still a Met killer, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna show the little zesty celebration. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Freeman. Strike him out. That ain't gonna do it. He misses inside. The count is 1-2 to Freddie Freeman. Peterson throws an off-speed pitch there. Freeman won the World Series against the Yankees, I think, in a walk-off home run. One of those games was a walk-off home run by Freddie Freeman. So we know he's clutch, and he's going to get a base hit here. Teoscar's going to be running. He's going to hold up at third, so there's runners at the corners. Jesus, with an 0-2 count, that's not good. That is not good. But we need outs, Peterson. Let's go. I mean, that was a good pitch. It was low. Freddie Freeman just likes that low pitch. He went down there and got it. In fantasy baseball, everyone is picking up whoever's pitching against the Mets that day. Yeah, like, would you have Justin Brolowski on your fantasy baseball team? I don't think so. But you would have him on the Monday that he's playing against the Mets. He was pitching a perfect game. Gave up 1 base hit. Alvarez grounded into a double play. Zeros across the board. And he's going to line out to Lindor. Baez does. For the second out. Lindor's like, yeah, 2 outs. Exit velocity 109. He smoked that ball. And then here comes Max Muncy. Max Muncy. I said Musty. Hey, yo, let's go, Max. Let's get a strikeout here, kid. Fantasy baseball, everybody's picking up whoever's pitching against the Mets. The Mets are going to start, taking whoever's doing well in the softball leagues in Long Island. They're just going to pick up whoever's hitting. Just put him in there. Put him in at left field. We got Tommy Pham standing there right now. He's going to be leading off the next inning if Peterson can get out of it. He's swinging first pitch, Peterson. Throw a ball here. Get him to swing and a miss. Boom! He throws a strike. Throws a dot. Okay, Peterson, don't listen to me. You got it. You got it. Strike 1 to Max Muncy. Put this down here. Let's go. He throws to first base. Just checking on Freeman. Does Freeman steal bases? I don't know. That might be Peterson catching a breath there. Checking on first base. And we're going to see. Here comes the pitch. 0-1 to Max Muncy, who doesn't have a hit today. Big swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Peterson. And Peterson's giving it all he's got, man. Alvarez. Double play? Really? Why didn't you swing at the first pitch? You could have hit that yard, but you hit a chopper to fucking second base. Our only runner on base, he hits a double play. Brutal, Chad. Brutal. Let's go, Peterson. 0-2 count. Peterson's wheeling and dealing. He's battling. Ball outside. 1-2 count to Max Muncy. Not a bad idea. Throw the ball off the plate. See if he swings at it. What does he come back with here? He's thinking about it. He's going to the mound, and Muncy's gonna hit one foul. 1-2 count remains. Peterson's trying to battle through 5. 4 runs. I mean, his ERA is gonna go up the roof. Yo, Lee, this guy Peterson, he's in a walk year. That means that he's not, he's gonna be a free agent next year. So in a walk year, you're supposed to pitch your best year of your career, and he struck out Muncy. Victory! Let's go, Muncy! As you're gonna have Pham, Simeon, get off my team right now. Taylor, Pham, Simeon, and Taylor coming up in the top of the 6th. 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 12 outs. 12 outs to play with to get some offense in the chat. That's crazy. People were saying that Mets were going to score a lot of runs today. People would be wrong, chat. People will be wrong. Hempstead Clinic. I never been in there, but I did eat some pupusas over there. I used to get my wings and things over there on Hempstead. The Hempstead Turnpike. Yeah, man, that was some good food back in the day. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be in New York in July, maybe July 4th. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do out there. Maybe catch a game, catch a little barbecue. We'll see what's going on the 4th of July. That's the plan, though. Last year, every home game I went to, we lost. Which we went to one home game in Tampa Bay. Another home game against San Francisco. We lost both of them. One of them, this guy Frankie Montas was pitching. He was terrible, so that wasn't my fault. And then San Francisco, they just kept hitting against us. This guy Jung Ho Lee, that motherfucker wouldn't miss that day. He went like 4 for 4 with a triple. He killed us that series. And then Rafa Devers hit a 3-run home run. But yeah, I did go to Chicago, Wrigley Field. I think it was September 25th. Nolan McLean was pitching actually, and we won that game. So yeah, man, we caught some games last year. As Tommy Pham gets to strike 1, he's gonna take a grounder to Rojas. He's gonna get thrown out for the first out. This is insane. I can't even believe. I mean, this guy's at 59 pitches, 6th inning. Why take him out? No reason. Yo, pinch hit for Simeon right now. What are we doing? I'm not even sure if Tommy Pham hit well in the minors, or we just, he's just a veteran. We just brought him up. I don't know what his numbers were in the minor leagues, but he hasn't been with the Mets too long. As Simeon is going to get a base hit, it was a pop-up. Simeon pops it up to second base. Bro, Simeon is just terrible. Just sit him. You gave away Nimmo for free. It's okay. He could be like a backup, I think. But you got Tyrone Taylor. You need Beatty in this lineup. You need somebody in this lineup. Here comes the pitch. Tyrone fouls it back. Not a bad idea to swing at the first pitch there. But, Jesus. We're getting like 1 hit every 5-inning average. Here comes the pitch of Taylor. 0-1, and he's going to chop it. He's going to try to beat up the throw to first, and he's out. I don't think I need to see Taylor again. Ground out, pop out. The fact that I'm scoring this game is like the biggest insult to injury. That's a big insult, chat. 9 more innings to play with to do something. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? "85 pitches for Peterson." Peterson's battling. We'll see if he comes out in the 6th inning. We shall see. Let's see. I don't know, chat. It's not looking good. Baez has 1 hit. Alvarez needs a hit. Alvarez and Bo Bichette need to get a hit. Because this is crazy. And then it's like, I'm going to stay up till 12 watching this. It's insane. Who's the bigger schmuck, them or I? Them or me? I'm sitting here watching 9 innings, scoreless baseball. Sunday, 9 innings, scoreless baseball. For my team, you know, the other team scored a run. Friday, 9 innings, scoreless baseball. And one of the guys, Steve Gallups, is like, yeah, they've been practicing bunting. I see why. We should have bunted instead of grounding into that double play. But you can't bunt with Francisco Alvarez. But I see why. When there's no offense, you need to play small ball, steal bases, bunt, do what you can. Craig Kimbrell's out there. Gotta give it up to Peterson. He did make some mistakes. One big one, 3-run homer to Pagan. But that shouldn't kill you, chat. As he's gonna throw a strike. Espinal fouls it off. It's gonna be strike 1 to Santiago Espinal. Let's go, kid. There's just no runs happening. Here comes the pitch. Ball low. 1-1 count to Espinal. That's the 8-hitter. Yep. Espinal and then Rojas, I think. It's going to be up next. Ball 2. 2-1. 2-1 count to Espinal. Kimbrel did pitch well in his first outing. Pitched a 1-2-3 inning against the Athletics before they took him out. Probably should have left him in. And he's going to give up a ground ball to Simeon. He's going to get a ground out. That's what kills me. If Marcus Simeon gets that double play, if he turns that double play, the game is 1-0. Because Baez got a 3-run homer right after that mistake. Looks like that ball hit off of the leg of Kimbrel, but he looks like he's good. Your boy looks tough, man. He's got that weird delivery to the mound that always fascinates me. I don't know what this is, but this guy's gonna get a hit. Rojas is gonna get a hit. Rojas is 2 for 3, 2 singles, and you got Shohei Ohtani up there. Peterson's been, doing well against him. He walked him, struck him out, and got a ground out. But Craig Kimbrell's gonna be up there. We'll see how he can handle the top of the order. Why do you put Craig Kimbrell? That's because your manager doesn't really think that you guys have a chance to come back. As Ohtani fouls it off. Because think about it, you got Tobias Myers. That might have been who I would use there. Who can pitch a few innings. One of your better bullpen pitchers. You don't know about Luke Weaver. You got Brazoban there. You could have used him. But let's say the Mets, by some miracle, are winning tomorrow, then you're going to need your better bullpen pitchers. So while you're down 4, throw Craig Kimbrell out there for his second start, being called up from the minor leagues. See what he could do. And he's got an 0-1 count to Ohtani right now. He throws a strike right down the middle. Strike 2 to Ohtani. Ohtani's behind in the count. He's going to ask for time. Yo, Shohei Ohtani in the World Series last year, he was pitching, right? When he was starting pitching, and he would get out of the inning, and he'd have to come up at bat the next inning. He would take so long to pitch again the next inning. It was kind of crazy, like especially in this pitch clock era when they want the game to go fast and fast. He was just just taking his time. Nobody called the pitch clock violation, and the umpires just let him. So they let him get away with it, but it was just, you could see, like, it was so noticeable. That's one thing that stood out to me in the World Series last year. Craig Kimbrel, 0-2 pitch. He's going to go down, and Frankie's going to throw to first. He's going to be safe. 1-2 count to Ohtani. Frankie, there's nothing to smile about. Get a hit your next time up. You need that hit. Bo, you too. Bo Bichette needs to hit. Ohtani almost got in the way of that throw there. It should almost hit him in the back. Here comes Kimbrel. He's gonna throw it. Is he out? No, he's still safe. He threw it over twice. That was kind of close there. I thought he got him. All right, well, he's gonna get a good lead there. Here comes the pitch. 1-2. He's gonna throw it. He's out. He's out. Great job. Great call. So what happened was Kimbrel threw it over to the second baseman twice, and you can't throw it a third time or else it's a balk. So them knowing that they threw it over twice, Alvarez told him to pitch out, which means you just throw it away from the plate. He's standing up already. He catches it. It's a ball, so Ohtani's 2-2, and he guns him out trying to steal second. So great call there by Frankie Alvarez and Craig Kimbrel. Here comes the pitch, and Ohtani's gonna pop it foul. He's still got a 2-2 count. Nobody on, so there is still some good baseball being played on the Mets, but it's not on the hitter side, unfortunately. Catchers, we're good on catchers, Got Luis Torrens, Frankie Alvarez. As Frankie called for time, I don't know what that was. Craig Kimbrel was deep in his windup. I don't know what. As I'm saying, we're watching great baseball, some good baseball. Alvarez just calls for time. Kimbrel doesn't see it. He's ready to pitch. I don't know what happened. That could get your guy hurt. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what that was. That's crazy. As Kimbrel takes his time, he's not even mad at his catcher. I would be a little bit like, well, dude, what are you doing? Some miscommunication there. 2-2, and Ohtani fouls it off. 2-2 count to Shohei Ohtani. I mean, I guess you don't just walk him, right? Kimbrel is battling, trying to get us out of the sixth inning. Down 4 runs. We're going out. Oh, he pops him up. It's going to be a pop-up to right field. Good job, Craig Kimbrel. Gets us out of the inning, chat. Let's go. And Ohtani's like, ooh, I almost had that. Yeah. Liam say, let's go Mets. Liam say, let's go Mets.
Let's go Mets.
No, say, let's go Mets.
Let's go Mets.
He's mad.
He's mad?
They're losing.
Yeah, he's mad, chat. I'm mad too. I'm like, let's go Mets too. High five. Yeah. Boy Liam. is on West Coast time. Time for bed, Liam.
Bye to me, but.
Say bye, Matt. Bye, Mitchie, Matt.
Bye to me, but.
Damn. All right, let's get some offense here. Am I still scoring the game or what? I thought I was scoring a perfect game, but now Polanco ruined it for me. And it looks like Lindor is going to be leading up. Shit, we might as well chat. Would rather be at the stadium, eat a dog, some mustard, some ketchup, and a beer. Jesus. I mean, they didn't score any runs on Sunday, right? So how many outs can they go consecutively? How many innings can they do and getting no runs? I can't remember the last inning they scored a run. Might have been Saturday in like the 6th inning. Here comes Lindor. He takes a ball high. They're gonna challenge it, of course. Just let it go. Oh, he didn't challenge it. It was a strike. I don't know. Strike one? Yeah, Dodgers challenge is definitely a strike. The umpire was trying to do us a favor there, but that's a strike. So Dodgers retain their challenge. They should have like on the screen like how many challenges they have left, I think. I don't know. Wake up those bats. Lindor. So I don't know what you're swinging at there, but that was a terrible swing. 0-2 to Lindor. He had 2 singles yesterday. Alex 50th. We're going to Citi Field, Mets Yankees Sunday game. When is that game? Is it coming up, Lee? I'm not sure when Alex's birthday is. But shout out to Alex. Your boy's been a Met fan a long time. He throws another ball inside, 2-2 to Lindor. That's what I'm talking about, Lindor. You don't got to swing at that. Bro, if he's going to walk you, just take the walk. We just need base runners. May 17th. That's what's up, man. And Lindor's going to chop one to shortstop. He grounds out. Bro, if he's playing with a concussion, this shit is sad. Ground out for Lindor. Luis Roberts Jr., do something. Let's go. What are we watching, chat? Even the Dodgers fans are bored. They're like, man, I pay for this. I got up out of bed for this. Roberts pops it up. This is insane. Out. We're battling to get out, and they're just mowing us down. Justin Orlowski. So imagine tomorrow against Yamamoto. What are you gonna do? Vientos is up. I mean, he's pitched 70 pitches in a 7th inning. He's averaging 10 pitches per inning. Easy work. Strike one. Vientos is 0 for 2, strikeout, ground out. He's gonna hit that foul. 0-2 count to Vientos. I want to say Wrobleski's first start was 4 innings, and his last start was 5 innings. And Vientos pops it up right to him. Line out to the pitcher. Bruh. Line out to the pitcher. This is just crazy, chat. Wow. I mean, I think Soto's going to be coming back around April 20th. But by then, we might not have a leg to stand on, chat. We have 6 more outs to go. And our lineup is just trash. Straight up trash. This is terrible right now. 1, 2, 3 inning. 1, 2, 3 inning. 1, 2, 3 inning. Easy work. Easy work, man. start going over the scores of the rest of the league because I don't even know. Do you leave Craig Kimbrell in there? LA didn't win. Guess we're here, chat. We're in it for the long run. But the way this guy's pitching, he might pitch a complete game. He's going to pitch a complete game against us. He's got like 70 pitches. Or 71 pitches through 7 innings. He can definitely go 9. Save the Dodgers bullpen. They'll be good tomorrow. I think I'd leave Craig Kimbrell in there. I mean, if I don't know how long he can go, but yeah, man. Insane. These bats are in a deep slumber. And it's hard to watch. Yo, the other day Steve Cohen was like, yo, we offered free tickets and people didn't show up to the ballpark and it was cold temperatures and you guys got swept. I mean, you offer free tickets because it was cold temperatures, it was a night game, they switched it to 3 p.m., but you lost, and even free, you want us to see this? Bro, even like Diaz is praying for the Mets to score a run so he can make the Mets hear those trumpets. I don't know that he's available. I heard there was some type of weird... I saw Diaz was day-to-day, but I'm not sure exactly what happened with Edwin Diaz. Joey Gerber is out there. Newly called up from the minor leagues to face the Dodgers. Joey Gerber. Listen, we do have some good bullpen pitchers that are pretty random. So last year we had a whole bunch of... I think we had the most pitchers in baseball that pitched in games, because we would just have like a whole set of bullpen pitchers. We'd send them all down, get a whole bunch of minor league pitchers come up, send them down. We did a whole bunch of that. So, but a lot of times that they would pitch, it wouldn't be that bad. So we'll see what Joey Gerber can do with the high leg kick. That's probably a little bit distracting. He's got a 2-2 count to Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 1 today. And he struck him out. I'm telling you, they call it the Syracuse train, I think it's called. Syracuse Express. They're showing Juan Marica, I don't know. Hall of Famer from class of 83. Pitched like that. High leg kick. Throws it high and inside. The count is 1-0 to Will Smith. Yeah, man. We're going to see what Joey Gerber can do. He throws a strike right down the middle. Strike 1 to Joey Gerber. Yeah, I don't know if we'll see Diaz, but I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Strike 2. You really don't need Diaz. I mean, the other guy threw 71 pitches. And it's going to be the 8th inning when the Mets come up. 6 more outs. You could do that with 71 pitches. This guy might pitch a complete game against us, which is insane. And even if we start getting base hits, Dodgers are going to come with their bullpen. He's going to throw a ball high and outside. The count is 2-2 to Will Smith. Yeah, man. The game is pretty fast, at least. An hour and 49 minutes. We've been streaming. 3-2 count to Will Smith. I mean, what can you expect out of this guy? He just came up. He fouls it off. 3-2. I mean, imagine just being on the minor league teams and then you just get called up for an assignment with the Mets. What was your first game? Dodgers in LA. It's insane. Will Smith pops it up. Go catch that, Vientos. It's going to go foul. Gerber's getting ready to come in for that 3-2 pitch to Will Smith. And the Mets are looking for some life, some action. Yo, we used to be at Shea Stadium, and I don't know if they still got it, but there used to be a guy, as he throws a pitch inside, he walks him. He'll go to first base. I don't know what he's signaling. Is he signaling like I'm going to get a double play? Yo, so he goes to, in Shea Stadium, there was a guy, and he would try to fire everybody up. It was this old guy. It's from his movie. He goes, "Listen, I want you guys to go to your window and open it and stick your head out and say," and then they say, "Let's go Mets! Let's go Mets!" That's what we need. We need that guy, man. I think in the movie it's we're mad as hell and we're not gonna take it anymore. Old school movie. My mom would probably know. Has any Met reached second base tonight? No. Polanco got a single, and right after that, Frankie Alvarez hit a double play. And they made the double play, not like us. Like I said, if Simeon doesn't fuck up the double play there, we're down 1-0. But a little secret about baseball, as he strikes out Teoscar Hernandez. Wow. Joey Gerber. Isn't that like baby food, Gerber? Yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, if Simeon gets that double play that was like handed to him, then we're down 1 run. But, oh yeah, secret about baseball, you can't win if you don't score any runs. Ain't nobody trying to watch 30 innings of scoreless baseball. But Joey Gerber's doing well. 0-1 count. That was a dot. 0-2 count to Freddie Freeman. Joey Gerber, I think he replaced Dickie Lovelady. And Craig Kimbrell replaced, I forget who now. But Craig Kimbrell and Gerber is their new pitchers for our bullpen. So some fresh arms. I mean, the bullpen is pretty fresh because yesterday, after Peralta pitched, I want to say Manaea pitched. Manaea pitched like 8 outs. So, which was amazing. You know, Manaea's looking great. He's looking like he can do a little bit better than Peterson out there. As Freddie fouls one off, the count is 1-2 to Freddie Freeman. So and Manaea, we have him on contract, so he's literally gonna be with the Mets for, at least another year. I don't know how long his contract is, but he signed a contract at the end of the 2024 season. So I think it was a 3-year contract, and Peterson's gonna be in his walk year. So I don't know if Peterson keeps pitching like this. I mean, it's not great. Like 5 runs earned, 4 runs earned today. It's not really that good. You wonder at one point, are you going to send Manaea, as Will Smith is going to score on a base hit to Gerber. And Simeon just can't grab the ball. It looks like Will Smith held up at third base there. Freeman hits a double. I thought Smith was going to round third there. That's how you hit. That's how you hit the ball, Chad. Mets, take notes. Yo, Taylor fires it up to Simeon, and Simeon just bobbles the ball. Simeon's really pissing me off. But luckily, he's not due to be up. It's gonna be Bo, Bichette, Polanco, Alvarez. But if we're down 4-0, 5-0, we're gonna need to bat around the order, I think. Baez is up. He's been on fire. Hopefully he can get him out. He's foul ball, 1-1 count to Andy Baez. As Peterson made a mistake and he turned on one. Peterson looked kind of hurt to me, man. He looked like he was kind of battling something. kept reaching for his like lower back, his right hamstring. He was reaching for. As Baez fouls that one off, the count is 1-2. Joey Gerber's trying to show us what he can do. That's one thing that stood out about last year. We had so many bullpen pitchers. Some of them would pitch well, and then they just get sent right back down to the minors. I'm like, bro, if he did good, leave him here. And he throws a high ball, a ball high and outside. The count is 2-2 to Andy Baez. Peterson was battling his talent. Shit, man. I mean, 4 runs against the Dodgers. You could do worse. No Mookie Betts. I don't know what happened to Mookie out there. He's in the IL. I don't know when he's coming back. No Mookie Betts, no Juan Soto. As Baez asked for time, the count is 2-2. Mets need to call up Chino Tong from AAA. We can say that because he's Chino. Is he Chino? I don't know where Jonah Tong is from. But he did come up last year. He did struggle. As he struck him out, let's go, Gerber. Even, look, Craig Kimbrell's up there getting 3 outs, no runs against the Dodgers. Joey Gerber, baby food, out there getting 3 outs, no runs against the Dodgers. And our bats are still asleep, chat. Insane. Lindor, pop up, ground out. Bro. I like Jonah Tong, man. He was a good kid. He came up late when we were trying to make the playoffs last year. So he made 1 good start, and then 2 starts after that, he just got pummeled. And then they sent him back down to the minors. In 1 start, he almost cried. He's young, man. He just wasn't ready last year. But I gotta check how he's doing in the minors. But if you see some of our starters struggle like Senga and Peterson, then yeah, Tong has nasty pitches. I think he needs to work on his velocity, and he will probably be a great pitcher. He's got a lot of movement on his pitches. Jonah Tong, the kid. But top of the 8th inning, Bo Bichette, Polanco, and Alvarez. We're going to see if we can get some wins, chat. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's get some hits at least. I mean, what are we talking about? Let's get to second base. Forget about runs right now. We're trying to see somebody get on second base. Because it's been literally a minute. Yeah, man. Mets, Dodgers, top of the 8th inning. Dodgers took a 1-run lead early. Peterson, made a mistake to Baez, who's been on fire. He walked 2 people for no reason. Like, he got 2 strikeouts, I believe. Walked 2 people. And then gave up a 3-run bomb. So Bo Bichette looks at his strike. Curveball. This guy, Robleski, should not be doing this to you, Bo Bichette. The Dodgers beat you in the World Series. He throws a ball low. 1-1 count. No walks, Bo. Let's get a hit. Let's get a home run in this. Bitch. Let's go. Let's go, Bo. There's a hit to third base. He grounds out. Amazing. Ground out to Bo Bichette. Then you can have Alvarez up. No, Polanco up. The Mets have 5 outs. They're down to their final 5 outs in the game. What are we doing? Is there anybody out there? This guy's missing. But it seems like whenever we get a bat on the ball, we're just hitting it right to their defense. Polanco's the only one with a hit today. He takes a ball high, 2-0. We need base runners. I'll take that walk now. Let's go, Polanco. He hits one high. Pop up. Out. To center field. Second out of the inning. Amazing. This guy's gonna pitch a complete game against us. Bro. Justin Robleski. I gotta remember his name now. This guy's insane. And then his next outing, he's gonna give up like 80 runs to like the Twins or something. Alvarez is trying to look for a hit. That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Even if we can get a walk, like the next guy's got to get a hit. The next guy's Tommy Pham. The next guy's Simeon. And the next guy's Taylor. Nah, bro. Tanner Scott is up. Tanner Scott is going to be up there. We got three lefties. So we'll probably get a pinch hitter. And Alvarez hits a ball off his leg. Shake it off, Frankie. 1-2 to Frankie Alvarez. But yo, who is this guy? People are saying that this guy Roleski is not even that good. I don't think he's in a lot of fantasy baseball teams, but he's mowing down the Mets. Yeah, he fouled that off his ankle. That's just what we need, another injury, right? But Frankie looks okay. Let's go, Alvarez. As Dodgers fans are doing the wave in the stadium. Having a good time on a Monday night. And Frankie looks at the pitch. He bounces it. Ball 2. Can we get a walk at least? Not one walk given up this game. If you took Robleski for a walk, you'd be cooked, chat. 2-2 count. This guy's been mowing everybody down. Ball 3. And the Dodgers fans still doing the wave. 3-2 pitch. Frankie's in the box. Here comes the pitch. And he gets a base hit? No. Finally. Frankie gets a base hit. A single. Un single. Tommy Pham is going to be probably done. You think Tommy Pham comes up in this spot? Tommy Pham has looked overmatched. And I don't think he should have started against the Dodgers. Is it because is he a lefty? Is that why? He's a veteran. He takes a ball high and inside. Ball 1 for Tommy Pham. Alvarez is on first base. Be nice to get a home run here. Ball 2. Oh, that was inside, chat. Damn. This guy's thrown 86 pitches through 8 innings. Ball 2, that's high. That's high. Ball 2. Don't even swing, Tommy. Well, Tommy Pham, he's got a, he's been on like 10 different baseball teams, I think. He fouls that off. 2-2. That was a strike. The 2-2 pitch is coming in next against Tommy Pham. Wow. No runs for the Mets today. We're trying to get the first one here. Fouls it off again. He's setting them up with that high outside slider, it looks like. We'll see if he throws one low and in the dirt, low and inside. As the catcher setting up inside, yeah. And Tommy turns on it right to the shortstop for the out. Jesus. Tommy Pham grounds out. So you're going to have Simeon up, Taylor up, and Lindor in the 9th. Bro. This might be the saddest game of my I mean, I would have thought yesterday's game was the saddest. This is like Mets Panic City party of one right now. No offense. 8 innings. 0 runs. 2 hits. 2 singles. Alvarez got a single. Lindor, nothing. Even if Semien and Taylor gets on base, Lindor can't even do anything. I would put the rally cap, but what's the point? What's the point right now? I would have had to wear it in the first inning. Tommy graduated the same year I did. Did he? Diaz will pitch tonight just because. I mean, they had Tanner Scott warming up, the lefty, in the bullpen. They said Diaz was day to day, I think. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know. I don't think he's injured, but maybe he's got the flu or something. I'm not sure. How'd the Dodgers steal him from us? Bro, like, you guys don't need Edwin Diaz. Don't you have enough hitting and stuff? We obviously need all the help we can get. But, yeah, man. Also, they stole Kyle Tucker. I haven't seen much from Tucker today, really. 2 guys get on base, it becomes a save situation. I'll take it. I'll take it for 100%. But if nobody's on base, I mean, judging from what I've seen, Semien is trash. They're gonna have to like pinch hit for him. Give me Beatty. Give me Beatty, I guess. See if Beatty can get on base. He can play second base. Get Semien the fuck out of here. And then Taylor, you could probably pinch hit for Taylor too. Ball 2. I forgot who's on my bench. Luis Torrens is always an option. Ball 2 to Muncy. 2-0 to Muncy. Gerber's still in there. They're just trying to use his arm as much as they can. He got 3 outs in the 7th. He's pitching the top and bottom of the 8th. Sorry. 2-1 count to Max Muncy. Here comes the pitch. Strike 2. That's a fucking strike. What are you looking at, I think Alvarez is going to challenge it. Right? He didn't challenge it? Oh, he did challenge it. That is a strike. Good challenge there by Francisco Alvarez. That's definitely a strike. 2-2 count to Max Muncy. Don't ruin it here, Gerber. That was a good challenge. Trying to get that strikeout now. Yo, I like the way Gerber pitches, man. He's kind of confusing. Hey, man, Kimbrel. That's a dot. Strike 3. The umpire said, strike 3. And Muncy's standing there like, what the fuck? Did he challenge it? Dodgers lose a challenge. Muncy challenged it. It is strike 3. You're going to the dugout. Muncy, you're up 4 runs and we can't even score 1. So what the fuck? What are you challenging for? It's called baseball etiquette. Use your head out there, Muncy. You're out there playing great defense at third base. We ain't playing no defense at second base, that's for sure. Santiago Espinal, she's gonna foul it off. Strike 1. Strike 1 to Espinal, the 8-hitter for Joey Gerber. 37 pitches in. Now my kids never liked Gerber, I don't think, that I can remember. Here comes a pitch. Ball 1. 1-1 count to Espinal. And the next guy up, the nine hitter Rojas, he's 2 for 3 tonight. Sorry, this is hard to watch. Let me drink some of this. There's nothing happening in Mets land tonight. Unless a miracle can happen in the 9th inning, but safe to say if it hasn't happened yet, what are you going to do, chat? Strike 1. Oh, strike 3. He strikes out Espinal. Gerber takes care of 5 in a row. as he's gonna face Rojas, who went 2 for 3 tonight. Surprisingly, he did better than Shohei tonight. But Dodgers are deep, man. They're a deep lineup. But I don't know if the Dodgers are beating us today. I think we are beating ourselves. We're just beaten already. Yeah, Miguel Rojas, shortstop, playing great defense. He's batting .333. Not bad. Pretty good, actually. 2 for 3 tonight. A couple of base hits. Double and a single. Let's go Gerber. And he's going to get another base hit. Insane. So 3 times he's been on base. Shohei Ohtani with an opportunity to have a runner on base here. That kind of sucks, man. If you would have got him out, then we can just end this night earlier. Now we got to watch Shohei in his next at bat. He's over 3 tonight with a walk. He got hit in his back. Let's go. Strike 1. Big swing and a miss on a, looks like fastball high. Shohei Ohtani. This guy's tough, man. He gets hit with a lot of pitches. .958 OPS. That's pretty sick. Pretty good, man. Let's go, Gerber. That was terrible. He missed outside 1-1. I mean, he's at 40 pitches, 45 pitches. That's crazy. Gerber's doing his thing. Here comes the pitch. Shohei fouls it off. It's gonna be 1-2 count. He's trying to hit a home run today. You got Kyle Hurt and the righty and Tanner Scott, the lefty, warming up. You gotta think it's gonna be Kyle Hurt. Shohei lifts one, pop up, pop out to Taylor. Yo, I better not see Taylor here. You gotta pinch it for Simeon or Taylor. Here we go, chat. 9th inning. I gotta stretch in this. Huge. I gotta stretch, man. This is crazy. 9 innings, 24 outs. We over here just watching nothing. Nah, Diaz ain't coming in right now. If by some miracle we can get some runners on the bases, but that's Tanner Scott. I mean, we couldn't hit Justin Roleski. You think we're gonna hit Tanner Scott? We're gonna find out. Frankie got a hit. Bo Bichette needs a hit, man. Where is Bo at? I feel like our whole lineup is like injured. Luis Roberts Jr., they say he might have been injured. That's why he didn't play yesterday. Polanco's been playing with an injury. They said Bo Bichette had an injury. I'm not sure. Lindor's concussed. Maybe. Who's not hurt? Soto's hurt. This is like the B team over here. Two hours and 14 minutes we've been streaming chat. We're trying to get near a win. We're not even trying to get the win right now at this point. 7-9. We're gonna be 7-10. Phillies beat the Cubs today. Let me see where my phone is. Somewhere around here. The Phillies were beating the Cubs like 12-10. I mean 12-2. I'm sorry. I think the Cubs were coming back, but I'm not sure how that game ended. We're gonna see the lefty, Tanner Scott. Of course, he's got a 1 ERA, 1.35 ERA. Simeon stares at a strike right down the middle. Strike 1 for Simeon. Why don't they bench this guy? Or bat him 9th? Let's see. He turns on one. He gets a single. Simeon gets on base. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Simeon. Un single, Simeon. Alright, we need a pinch hitter here. Who's it gonna be, chat? Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Tyrone Taylor? Bro. This is where Mendy is like, you missed me with that, Mendy. Strike one. Mendy, if you have a brain right now, it's the 9th inning. You're down 4 runs. Simeon miraculously gets a hit, single, and you're gonna leave Tyrone Taylor, who doesn't have a hit today, 0 for 2. Nah, Mendy. I mean, explain. Ain't no way. Ball. 2-1 to Taylor. What's going on? What's going on with this team? The fuck? I didn't even know they had a challenge left. So Taylor with a 1-2 count. They challenge it. Up 4 runs. Yo, that's soft. Not gonna lie. Let's go. He's gonna pop it up in the infield. 1 out. That's insane. My goodness. It's like Mendy wanted to go home early. I mean, you have Luis Torrens out there. He could have batted. If he's a lefty, you have a righty, Torrens up there. Something. Not Taylor, bro. Lindor. Si te quieres divertir. Vamos. Ball one. 1-0 to Lindor. Francisco Lindor trying to do something today. No dejas para mañana lo que se puede hacer hoy. No dejas para mañana. Here comes the pitch. He's going to get a ground ball double play out. That'll be the ball game, folks. No runs. Lindor runs to the... Damn. Yo, your boy Lindor ran from the double play straight into the bullpen, bro. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. These guys are all trash. They're all trash. I mean, Nemo's trash. Alonso's trash. McNeil is McNeil. And then whoever was left on the Mets are trash right now. I can't believe this shit, chat. We're going to lose to the Dodgers. I mean, they score 4. We can't score 1. I think we just need to... call up the Syracuse Mets, chat. That's all I got to say. Call up your minor league team. This lineup is not it. They could put me out there and I'll fucking get a bunt. Base hit, maybe. David Peterson, he battled. He pitched 5 innings, 5 hits. Gave up 4 runs. That was it. Appreciate it, chat. I don't know what we're going to do. Call up the Shell Creek Bombers. Bro, we need something. Can they pitch softballs instead of baseballs? What the fuck? That was brutal. I scored the whole game. Yo, Simeon gets a hit by a miracle. You're going to leave Tyrone Taylor and not pinch hit for him? Tyrone Taylor, a defensive right fielder not known for his bat. You're going to leave him in there and he's going to pop out to the first baseman. And then Lindor is going to ground into a double play. Unbelievable. That's hard to watch, Chad. Your Mets are 7-10, and I need a wellness check on me tomorrow. I owe Theo a bottle of Johnny Walker, and I'm getting him a Bible. All right, Lee. Fuck, man. You picked the wrong season. You should have picked 2024. We had a good time. Remember when Pete Alonso hit that walk-off against the Brewers, and then we beat the Phillies in the NLDS. That was our high moment. I don't recognize this team. I don't recognize that Lindor. Bo Bichette. Bo, you not mad? Come on, Bo. They beat you in the World Series last year. That was like a few months ago. You go up there, you get no hit. I don't know, Chad. They want me to break shit. I'm going to break my own. It's okay. I already took anger management. I'm a lifelong Met, so I'm used to this feeling. So that's what it is. Yeah, Theo Luis came through. I think he's going back to DR. No, he's gonna head up to New York. I think he's gonna go see Rafi up there. So, yo, Lee, you gotta make good on that. He tells me that every time he sees me. But I think I'm out, chat. I streamed. I suffered. I'm gonna go through the 5 stages of denial. And it must be midnight, so y'all have a good one. Remember, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. Get the fuck out of here. Feel like a jerk off. The jerk off is me. Just staying here, streaming the games, no runs, nothing happens.